Good evening, you're watching 7 at 7, the only news bulletin where we curate the day's top 7 stories for our viewers. As usual, right in the beginning, I want to get our viewers up to speed where at least numerically India stands with its fight against COVID-19. Viewers, taking you through the figures that right now are there. The total import of positive cases is 45,62,414 till now. We've recorded 76,271 deaths. Let's take you through the positive number state-wise. Maharashtra continues to dominate with a total positive caseload of 9,90,795. It's going to be touching 10 lakh very soon, the way it looks like. Death toll in Maharashtra till now is 28,282. The second state with the highest number is the state of Andhra, recording 5,37,687 total positive cases and 4,702 deaths. Tamil Nadu is third with 4,86,052 positive cases and 8,154 deaths. Tamil Nadu has been recording more deaths than Andhra, who's at number 2. All right, so this was the total number across India right now. We're going to continue to get you the latest, but let me now quickly. All right, top story coming in from Karnataka. The probe into the Sandalwood drug racket has only intensified. 2 arrests were made of actor Ragini and Sanjana Galrani. The cops have taken both actors now for a drug test. The drug test was followed by high drama at the hospital as Sanjana refused to cooperate with the police and give a sample. The remand copy of Ragini specified that the actress, along with other accused, partied with drugs. Meanwhile, the cops have now found a bigger interstate racket involving top actors, celebrities and drug peddlers. Meanwhile, celebrity planner Viren Khanna has also been arrested, who allegedly organized events that catered to expats close to Ragini. Aditya, the son of former Karnataka minister Jiva Raj Alva, is also under the radar. Amidst the brewing politics over the scandal, Congress MLA Zamir Ahmed denied any role in the drug racket after his name surfaced.
Nobody has the rights to force me. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ತಂತಾನೆ ನನಗೆ ಪತ್ರ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಒಂದು ಎವಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಏನು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಯಾರಿಗೋ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರಿಗೋ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಈಗ ಸರ್ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟಂತ ಪತ್ರ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ದಿನಾಗ್ಲೂ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನನಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಸರ್?
All our officers taking a lot of interest and so many things is coming out. I think entire country, first of the state, we are taken up very seriously. We will not interfere in any matter and we are given full free hand to our police officers and they are doing very good, doing well.
Most of the drug comes from Andhra, Telangana, from Orissa and then from Goa, Maharashtra. So we have tightened all our checkposts and we will have some surprise inspections and we are having raids. Therefore, we are able to confiscate large amount of drug which was never heard of. This whole thing is not only restricted to Sandalwood, it is beyond Sandalwood. And just because 2 actresses are there, there is a lot of focus, but otherwise we have booked cases on 11 to 12 people and we have made 5-6 arrests. Further arrests are going to take place.
All right, let's break it down. 2 actors have been arrested right now. Ragini is the first actor to be arrested. What are the charges against Ragini? What is she being complicit in terms of the charges? Now, she allegedly took drugs in parties and concerts is the charge 1. Allegedly procured and supplied drugs at high-end parties. That's the second charge. The third charge that she's been arrested by Central Crime Branch on September 4th. Close aides Ravi Shankar and Prashantha also have been nagged. Let's get you now the role of the other actor, Sanjana Galrani, who's also under the scanner. Now, alleged links with drug peddlers, allegedly seen at rave parties, suspected to be associated with event manager Rahul Thonse. Event manager organized drug parties. arrested by Central Crime Branch on September the 8th. All right, let's move on from one drug probe to the other. And this one is not about Ria Oshovik, it is actually about Kangana Ranaut. The Mumbai police is now going to start a drug probe against Kangana. Now, receiving an official letter from the Maharashtra government to inquire into the issue regarding Kangana Ranaut using banned substances and narcotics drugs, Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh had raised the issue in the Vidhan Sabha, referring to actor Adhyan Suman's 2016 interview. In that interview, Suman had claimed that Kangana consumed cocaine and also forced him to consume it. The Mumbai police are yet to take a decision whether the issue will be probed by a special investigation team or the anti-narcotics cell of Mumbai. If the police launches a probe into the issue, summons could be sent to Adhyan Suman and even Kangana Ranaut to investigate the issue.
Trouble seems to be mounting for actress Kangana Ranaut. Maharashtra government has communicated with Mumbai police and have asked them to probe if the actress consumed drugs. Citing a 2016 interview, Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh had said that Adhyan Suman, the actor, had claimed that Kangana Ranaut used cocaine and also asked him to consume. Home Minister Anil Deshmukh had then asked that this needs to be probed, and an official letter has been sent to Mumbai police. The Mumbai police are yet to form a special investigation team or anti-narcotics cell to investigate the issue. With camera person Kiran Sapkal, this is Divyesh Singh in Mumbai for India Today.
All right, let's quickly dip in to hear in what the Home Minister is saying of Maharashtra.
कंगना रुनावत जो है उसके ताल्लुकात या संबंध जो भी है शेखर सुमन का जो लड़का है अध्ययन सुमन इनकी दोस्ती थी और अध्ययन सुमन ने डीएनए के एक इंटरव्यू को उसमें उसने बताया कि कंगना रुनावत ये ड्रग लेती है और उसी प्रकार मुझे भी उन्होंने कई बार जबरन ड्रग देने की कोशिश किया। इस प्रकार का निवेदन दोनों विधायक ने हमको दिया। इस बार की पूरी डिटेल हमारी मुंबई पुलिस चौकसी करेंगी। इस प्रकार का निवेदन आज विधानसभा में मैंने किया।
Well, when it comes to Adhyan Suman, he right now says, leave me alone, I had to say what I did. But let's take you back to what he had said. Listen in.
You know, people getting into drug abuse or people drinking alcohol or people taking wrong steps towards wanting to achieve something in life.
You said that she asked you to take cocaine.
Yeah.
You had hash with her for...
I did 4 or 5 times, yeah.
And she asked you to have cocaine.
Yeah, I said no. I didn't want to do it.
She took it regularly?
Well, I didn't see her taking cocaine regularly, but I've heard that she did. She did hash regularly.
All right, so that's the latest that is coming in right now. The Mumbai government, the Maharashtra Mahagadi government is going to start a drug probe right now based on that interview that you just heard of Adhyan Suman. He is now saying that he said what he had to, and at that time it wasn't taken seriously, and he really doesn't want to get into anymore. However, the Maharashtra government has now decided to launch a drug probe against Kangana based on that 2016 interview. All right, let's quickly shift focus. There was a high-profile meet between the Indian External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar and his counterpart from China, Wang Yi. Now, a joint statement was issued with a 5-point consensus. My colleague Geeta Mohan with more.
A last-minute bid to avert further escalation of the India-China standoff along the line of actual control in Ladakh. India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar held talks with his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi in Moscow on Thursday. At the end of the talks that lasted 2 hours, the two countries agreed on a 5-point roadmap. While the consensus document emphasized on the aspect of dialogue and engagement, sources tell India Today that Jaishankar highlighted India's concerns at the massing of Chinese troops with equipment along the LAC. The two ministers agreed both sides should take guidance from the series of measures built by the leaders on developing India-China relations. including not allowing differences to become disputes. Border troops of both sides should continue their dialogue, quickly disengage, maintain proper distance and ease tensions. Both sides shall abide by all the existing agreements and protocol on India-China boundary affairs, maintain peace and tranquility in the border areas. The countries agreed on avoiding any action that could escalate matters. India and China will continue to have dialogue and communication through the special representative mechanism on the India-China boundary question. Most importantly, the ministers agreed that as the situation eases, the two sides should expedite work to conclude new confidence-building measures to maintain and enhance peace and tranquility in the border areas. The two sides, however, have not moved from their earlier position on the reality of the ground situation. The 5-point roadmap reached by S. J. Shankar and Wang Yi also doesn't mention status quo ante, which is restoration of the LAC to its previous state in April before the confrontation started with Chinese deployment of forces. With winters approaching, returning to normalcy should be the need of the hour. A long-drawn quest for confidence-building measures would mean the troops should prepare for a long, cold winter at the border and a chill in other aspects of bilateral ties. With Geeta Mohan, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, cutting across to this report filed by my colleague Abhishek Bhalla from Ladakh. Listen in.
This road leads to Chushul, which is near the south bank of the Pangong Lake that has become the new point of confrontation between the Chinese and the Indian armies. And what we've been seeing on this route is very little civilian traffic. It's mostly military movement that's taking place. You can see a lot of army vehicles that are moving around, and that's the kind of the situation right now, that supplies have to be taken to these areas where there is an eyeball-to-eyeball confrontation, and also a lot of troop movement has been taking place in the last few days as the Chinese have been making very aggressive maneuvers to dislodge Indian troops who have occupied some crucial heights both on the southern bank as well as the northern bank of the Pangong Lake. With camera person Satya, Abhishek Bhalla in Ladakh for India Today.
All right, we're going to keep a keen eye on all the developments taking place in Ladakh, slipping into a quick break. To stay with us on the other side. We do what we do at the end of every 7 at 7, which is now let's take you to where we bust certain claims which float about on social media, WhatsApp groups. Now, there is a claim which is floating about which seems to suggest that after what happened in Mumbai with Kangana Ranaut, with the BMC raising down her office, the Ambanis offered her 200 crores to rebuild. There's an official denial which has come in from the Ambanis now. No such offer was made to Kangana Ranaut, so false there. All right, by busting this quick claim there, a quick break. On the other side, do stay with us. It's to the point. Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.